This is unbelievable. A year and a half later, we're outside. We have no masks, and especially our first year class, it's difficult to recognize without the mask. I can see, I can recognize your eyes, but not whole face. So, but we're here at the beautiful Fonseca Garden to celebrate our second year's achievement and success. Before we start with the diploma and other ceremony, I would like to invite our Dean Wolf here um, to address you, and we'll continue from there.
Well, it's kind of interesting. Penn Endo is always involved in a series of firsts. Our first in-person actual graduation event that's been held in 18 months, Penn Endo. Now, there are those in the endo department that know I consider the need for endodontics as a registration of the consummate failure of me as a cardiologist to control the primary disease. And I hate being reminded by having great endodontists around me saying, you see how we rescued the work you couldn't prevent from happening. It's like digging that knife in there. But that being said, this department has been prolific. This department has led the way in the science of endodontics. It is when you ask any dental school in the country who has the number one endodontic program in the world, it always comes back to Penn Dental Medicine, pioneering microscopes, pioneering with digital. You folks have been part of an incredibly fantastic program that you will not appreciate how fantastic the people who taught you are for years to come. We managed to get our clinics open and maintain the volume of our patients coming through when other schools could not imagine how to do endodontic care. They were pretending with residents, they were pretending with students to do endo on typodont teeth. Your faculty stood up and did everything necessary to make this an incredible success. It won't be for a few years until you realize the incredible achievement that your school and faculty put together for you. It wasn't without pain and anxiety, don't get me wrong. It didn't come easy, and it never does. Because if it was really easy, everybody would be an endodontist. This was a challenging curriculum without a pandemic. It was an even more challenging curriculum with a pandemic. I congratulate each of you. I wish you the very best in life and in practice. I ask you to always give back to your community and the people around you, those less fortunate. You are very fortunate in what you've been able to do and able to achieve. It's a privilege, and if we all treat it as a privilege, we will make this a better place and a better world. Now, you all know my affinity for persons with disabilities. Go out and help somebody that has a disability get the endodontic care they need. I know where I lived in Suffolk County, despite being a dean at a dental school, despite being a faculty member that was in charge of multiple endodontists, I could not get my disability community patients to find endodontists who would treat them because they didn't sit still, because they didn't look right, because they weren't easy. I'm asking you to take the skills you have and go the extra mile. You've been given an incredible education. I thank your faculty. I thank the staff that made this reality. And I thank each of you for participating in this program through this horrendous pandemic. I congratulate you. I look forward to seeing you at the next AEE meeting, wherever that will be. That's Dr. Kim's job to drag me to bars that I really don't want to be in at the moment, but I will be there to say hello if nothing else. I look forward to seeing you under better circumstances and hearing about how great your careers have become in endodontics. Go teach some, go spend some time in places that need the charity. make a contribution. Thank you all.
Okay. So you heard the jets going by. Thank you, Dean, for calling U.S. Navy for celebrating. But um, I know that Dean Wolf has another engagement, but before he leaves, I would like to thank him as well because without his effort, super work, we wouldn't be able to get to the clinic and we wouldn't be able to reach this moment. As program directors, chairs, we talk in US. I know how difficult it was, and the schools in US they had difficulty completing requirements, and without your pushing and help and effort, we wouldn't be able to open the clinics early and achieve, what we achieved today. So, and it's been a difficult year and a half. As endo program, as Dr. Wolf mentioned, it's a difficult program, but it's been challenging. And the pandemic changed the way we run our programs or the way we do business in endo. Your class has been resilient, adapted quickly, and we've been open with the discussion how we could change our education um, with all the changes with pandemic. And your input has been very important for us as a faculty to discuss changing and run the program efficiently. Um, so also over 2 years, I embraced your comments. I still use that one. Whenever I told them what to do, they said Dr. K is putting fatherly pressure on us again, and I kind of like that actually. Yeah, I think I'm also getting old. So um, this has been a unique class. Some of the stuff that I took notes on, you should be really, really proud. You are the 74th Penn Endo class graduating. So I don't think any school can say that 74. You know, that's special. This is the class first time ever graduating without attending our AAE crazy parties. So I'm hoping next year in Arizona, you will come, including the previous class. I want last year class to join us at the AAE so we can have really celebrate. This has been a diverse class. I've been here for many years, and the first time we had somebody with 10 years of experience, somebody with 5 years of military experience, somebody who was endodontist already and joined, and you guys did really well. Um, Three of you guys got AAE awards this year, despite the pandemic and the difficulties of the research. With Lily, we had four. It's unbelievable. You only attended one Chinese New Year party, one Christmas party. Unfortunately, you missed all other parties. Um, you did not attend any graduation party, unfortunately. Um, However, all of you finished a month and a half early your requirement. And I did exit interviews on Monday. I was looking at the cases you finished. Um, you surpassed the 250 requirement, all of you. That's unbelievable. That's something to be proud of. Um, this is the first graduation ceremony that we have. Sam is not here to give you the roast, so he's in Florida, unfortunately. Um, but this doesn't end here. This is a graduation. Again, including myself as a part of this program, graduate of the program. Over the years, um, we call each other. We call back the department whenever we have difficulties, something to celebrate. With Stephanie, we were talking today. I showed her my text messages from my class. 20 some years later, every day we text each other. We send our kids' bedrooms, like where to buy the furniture from, to like how to negotiate a calcified canal. So, um, as I said, it doesn't end here. It starts now. Our professional relationship starts really here, and I'm hoping that we will be in touch in the future. Lastly, I would like to thank the faculty. Of course, this is not only my effort. Without super faculty, dedicated faculty, we wouldn't be able to do this. And the staff, of course, where Lisa is there. Without our front desk staff, Lisa, Regina, our dental assistant, we wouldn't be able to do this. So, um, before I give the diplomas, we have two awards every year we give. One is the Grossman Award, and the other one is the Presentation Award. So the Presentation Award, um, as part of graduation ceremony, you guys prepare 45 minutes to 50 minutes graduation presentation. This year was a little different. We did 3 days instead of doing the whole thing all day, and we opened up to not only alumni but whoever wanted to watch. So as a result, we had people watching you guys from Thailand, India, or China. It's unbelievable. It shows the strength of Penn Endo. So, as faculty, we discuss and I look at the outcome of the evaluations of the participants, and I did the calculations. And this year, Arya is getting the presentation award. Come and we'll take a picture of this. And this is the Grossman Award. I was bugging Allison. Where's Allison? In the back. So um, even though we didn't see Allison, yeah, I have to thank Allison too. Like in the middle of the night, I would email her like, I forgot to tell you this. We have to do it. And next morning, 9 o'clock, I would open up my emails and here you go. Allison would respond. So this was something that I was bugging Allison too. Please email all our faculty, and I want to know who's getting the Grossman Award. Grossman Award is we consider our residents' improvement, advancement, their help to the department, and this year's award goes to Ritu. Okay, now we'll give the fake diplomas. Um, I promise. I checked today, Monday. We should have the certificates before you guys leave. Hopefully, we can give you. So, what we will do differently today, I'll read your name, and then I will ask you to just say briefly a couple words, and then I'll give you the fake diplomas, and I will take a picture. And the first resident is Justin too.
I just wanted to say that I am immensely grateful to have been part of Penn Endo class of 2021. as most of you know, I went straight from being a dental student to all of a sudden a resident, and not only just the transition time, but throughout the entire residency program, I felt like I got a lot of support from all of our awesome faculty, my co-residents, and really helpful staff. So I just wanted to say that I'm very proud of all of us for having made it to the other side.
Holly, Lindy. I still say it's Klein here, but Not so close.
All right. Like Justine, I also came straight through from dental school. When I came to dental school, I had no idea what I wanted to do. And I just want to talk a little bit about how I got here. So, my first love of endo started when Dr. Setzer gave a lecture to the first year incoming dental students when I was a second year dental student and an orientation leader. He showed a video of an apico. I'd never even heard of an apico. And I immediately was like, this is the coolest thing I've ever seen in my life. I would love to do this. So I didn't know. I went up to him after I'd never met him before. He immediately brought me to the clinic. He was like, you can shadow people. It was just, I immediately felt welcome into the Penn Endo family. And then between Dr. Setzer's lectures, Dr. Coley's lectures, I just really loved it. Then coming into the clinic with Dr. Lee, Dr. Yu, Dr. Marmo, just felt like a real love for the profession, and they all conveyed that to me in dental school. Yeah, and I'll just never forget the day when Dr. K peeked his head into my cubicle in clinic and told me that I got into the program, and it's been great. And ever since, really, it's true. Yeah, just popped his head right in, said, are you free for a second? And I was just hoping it was good news, and it was. So, yeah, it's been a tough road, but a good road. Thank you to all the faculty, all the staff, and of course to my co-residents. You guys have been great. We've gone through such really hard times together, and I think, we did it well. We struggled, but, we came out the other end strong. And I think, like Dr. K said, I look forward to talking to you all the time. And that's it. I hope we keep in touch.
Yeah, that sounds like me. It's just peeking. Like, do you have a second? Stephanie Lee.
Right. So I just wanted to thank my co-residents because I wouldn't have had the same experience anywhere else, and I wouldn't have wanted to choose anywhere else if it weren't for you guys. You guys are like my family. The faculty, you guys have been amazing this whole way through, this whole ride through. Dr. K, he is like a dad to all of us, and I want to thank my own family as well, who can't be here today, but I'm very grateful for everything, and I'm really grateful to be able to just do what I love for the rest of our lives, just like all of you guys will, right? I mean, we're a family for the rest of time. I look forward to the next chapter together, and yeah, many more stories and things to talk about to come. All right, thanks.
Ritu.
I had a great time these last 2 years at Penn Endo. It was a lot of work, a lot of hard work, and I'm sure my kids can answer that better than me. The COVID didn't make it easier for any of us, But thanks to the amazing Penn Endo faculty, the staff, and the dental school, we all made it on time, or even before time, as Dr. K said. Good luck to all my co-residents. I know wherever you go, you guys are going to be awesome, as we are trained at Penn. Congratulations to everyone, and thank you.
Fernando.
Very happy to be here. I'm very appreciative for the program to accept me to begin with. And we all did an amazing job. I know it wasn't easy for anyone. I have to thank my wife. We were apart for a year. And I'm very glad that I did it professionally and we did it personally. So thank you everyone.
Alex.
Well, thank you very much. I've been thinking a lot about what I was going to say because it's certainly a surreal experience to come to graduation where your family's not involved. So I do have to say first and foremost that I really appreciate all the love and support that they've given me through this time. Certainly, we start off with a real high. Like we all had, I was thinking about it today. We're probably going to have it tonight too, a wine night, right? And those were good times. And then COVID happened, and we certainly hit a low. I was telling Dr. K at my exit interview is it's interesting to like apply yourself in such a rigorous program professionally, and then being torn to the side with your 3-year-old tugging at your pants. So I couldn't have done that without my co-residents, so I appreciate that. You come to a program like Penn for a lot of reasons, but I would think first and foremost is the faculty here. I think that they made every day a joy, and they really shaped me to be the clinician that I want to be for the next like 30, 40 years. So thank you very much. I can't say enough about the staff that have been a pleasure to work with and really helped me maybe get out of trouble sometimes. So thank you very much. But I can't say enough. Thank you to everyone that's helped me get to this point. So thanks.
Aria.
I just want to say, I probably don't need to say much of this. We're fine, it's fine. Yeah, I was going to say after Alex, we need to like lower it like 7 inches. I just wanted to say thank you. I don't have a ton of words, but I know that a lot of people have talked about how much work has gone on into this program, but along with all the work that we've put in, I also can think of just so many laughs that we've had together. We married my co-resident Justine in clinic. She was wearing an haute couture gown of Henry Schein. The night before my graduation presentation, my computer completely died. So at 7 a.m. the next morning, Lauren bailed me out of a like horrific situation. And it's just, there have been so many memories like that where really we have been a family and we have really gotten together and had a great time despite all the obstacles we've faced. So I'm just really glad to know all of you. Really glad that you guys will be getting my text messages when I break a file in the future. So thanks in advance for all of that.
We have Lauren.
I speak loudly. So Dr. K had mentioned that we all came from different walks of life, And even though we have all come from different paths, I think the one thing, well, one of many things that we all share in common is that the amount of time and years that it has taken to get to this very moment. And I really hope that all of you, as well as myself, just feel so much gratitude for Penn for giving us this chance to be here and feel this, what we feel right now. Because as trying as these last 2 years have been, or last 12 years, let's be real, it is so special to have gone through the difficulties and the ups and the downs alike, along with the faculty, the staff, everyone that has been a part of this experience. And we're going to treasure it for the rest of our lives. And I feel so grateful to have been given my chance at Penn. And I really think that all of my co-residents have made the most of a trying situation. And I'm so proud of all of you. I'm so proud of myself. And I'm really so grateful for all of the faculty, all of our mentors, and now our family and our staff for everything that you guys have given to us, because it's invaluable. And I'm so appreciative. Thanks.
And the last, we have one resident finishing the master's program. So Amna.
I just want to say that it's been a pleasure being part of Penn Endo. I've learned a lot. I've enjoyed a lot. All of you, you've been a great support system throughout these years. I appreciate every one of you. And thank you. Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah, Amna was, I will always remember that you had your son, and what 3 days later she was in the clinic seeing patient. I'm like, what you doing here? It's like, I have nothing else to do. So, Joe, as first year class, you come on in, come on here, and then say.
Raise that one way up. All right. So, hello, second years, or should I say freshly minted endodontists. Congratulations. I was actually really worried about that part, because if I said it at the beginning of the ceremony, you guys wouldn't have gotten your fake diplomas yet. So this works out really well. So I can't say for certain regarding you guys, but at least for us first years, it was an incredibly fast year. It seems like only 12 months ago, we were arriving and doing our extracted teeth. And at the time, you all seemed like endo masters, and now you're twice as experienced as you were then. So that's awesome. You've done root canals on over 250 teeth over the past 2 years, on top of countless VPTs and apicos. And now you get to go out and do 3 or 4 times as many of them in a year. So I hope your fingers are up to the task, and you better insure them, because, well, you just put a lot of money into getting this degree. I would say the best part about graduating is that you'll be getting paid, but we all know the best part is not having to work on your topic presentations anymore. The world has been through a lot in the past year and change due to COVID, and I wish we could have all spent more time outside of the clinic together. But on the bright side, you guys picked probably the best time ever to be in residency. Seriously, it may have seemed unlucky at the time, but you spent 2 years of your life rotting in the endo clinic. But while you were doing that, everyone else wasn't able to do anything either, because they were all home and everything was closed. So, and not only that, but the student loan interest was paused for the past 15 months or so, which is also really great. So the timing worked out. I'd like to end with some quotes or tips that may help in a career where everything you do is literally and figuratively under the microscope. All right, so better is the enemy of good. That's Voltaire, but I heard it from Sophia's fiance, Huanchi. And basically, if it looks good, don't keep playing with it, because, you're going to mess it up. Don't say oops out loud. If you break a file, let them know after you take the dam off. And finally, this one's for you, Dr. Kim. If any of you are giving any more presentations, dark letters, light background. All right. So congrats everyone and good luck.
Okay, so we're gonna conclude. One thing we need a picture, class picture with faculty, traditional. So we need to take that one. Also, we will have champagne or prosecco in the back, and non-alcoholic drink as well. And as soon as we all get our drinks, we'll cheer for the graduating class. And thank you for faculty coming to celebrate, and let's have party.